Cross-cultural interactions are quite interesting, and even if your team is not a global team, chances are it's a cross-cultural one. And I feel so strongly about this topic that I actually dedicated a separate chapter to it, because all the other elements of virtual teams are important, and cross-cultural is a whole other layer that overlays everything. What's interesting is from my work with virtual teams and our virtual team study on cross-cultural interactions, even if we all use the same language, which in the business world is English is the common language, it could get lost in translation. In fact, almost 50%, we had 47% of survey respondents said that English got misunderstood. So we could both be saying the same word, like yes, or it's okay, or no, or any common languages in the English, any common words in the English language, and it's still misunderstood. And I have countless of stories from clients and customers and teams where words were misunderstood. So what you want to do in the cross-cultural space is make sure, and you mentioned strategies, is that you want to listen to what the person is saying, and even if it's confusing, make sure you ask. Effectively communicate. Try to be as clear as you can when you communicate, especially across cultures. Don't use jargon. Keep it simple sentences. This is not composition or poetry. This is simple and straightforward. Avoid ambiguity. So if something is unclear or ambiguous, take a moment or two to explain it, or make sure that it's a little bit clearer. So don't assume. And the R of learn is respecting differences, and it's okay. Somebody can be a morning person, somebody can be a night person, somebody can be different than you. It's okay. We're all different. That's what gets interesting about working together. And the N of learn is no judgment. So don't jump into a conclusion. If somebody doesn't respond, and it's tough because as human beings, our first reaction is, oh yeah, they don't care about this project. Well, it could be that the person is away or is attending to something else. So try to give people the benefit of the doubt and assume there's positive intent. And then so learn the culture that you're working with, learn the culture of your team members.